Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I am Janice. So today we're going to get messages from the Green Witch Tarot for you guys. First we are going to channel from the water the messages for 3 cards, okay? And then we'll dive in a little bit deeper on what else the messages want to tell you, or what else wants to come through. I feel Archangel Michael is coming through really strongly. Masculine energy, because I see the peacock, but I see the colored peacock. Okay, I feel what's coming through is like cleansing your aura is coming through. So before we get right into it, I'm actually, we're gonna do this and pick the cards. I've already shuffled. We're just gonna ask. For some reason, I'm being told to ask your ancestors to bless the deck. All right, so we're just asking your ancestors to bless the water, to bless the paper, the pen, the deck, to bless the table, to bless the energy within and without, all around. May the messages of the highest truth come through. Messages to help cleansing of the aura and anything else it is that you need to know. I almost feel there's this energy of me wanting to ask, like, well, of course, like cleansing your aura so you can be in your highest energy, right? But there's always, it's like you're always being prepared for something. There's always some growth, some expansion, some adventure, some discovery, something that is going to be coming, even if that's just preparing your aura so that you can or clearing your aura so that you can fully absorb some kind of experience that is about to come into you. You know, whether that experience is you just, I'm seeing like cooking for your family or having your family over, or you being in your garden for some of you guys, others of you guys, or something going outside. I'm also seeing the 4 of Wands, so preparing you for a new contract, a new soul contract, so something with a soulmate coming through. It could be romantic love, or it could be something else, right? So you can pick cards 1, 2, or 3. But of course, all 3 might resonate with you, okay? Or all 3 have information in it for you. And just come into your heart space, grounding down, releasing all thought, just really focusing. And we're going to allow the angels, our higher selves, to speak through us now. Okay. So automatically I'm seeing, well, 1, ground, right? And there's this energy of the labyrinth that's coming in. So I feel like there's something going on with pathways, and you finding a new path, or finding the way out. You know, there's like this door, and it leads to some kind of happiness, some kind of abundance. This is within your consciousness, okay? And so what's happening is you're grounding your energy, you're clearing your aura so that you can walk through this doorway of and I heard CC. Whenever we hear CCC, we always think of Christ consciousness, right? Yeah. And so I feel like a lot of you guys resonating with number 1, you are definitely working with the violet flame. Okay, you also might do a lot of acronyms, because for some reason a lot of the acronyms are coming through. You also might be seeing 1212 a lot, and there's a big 13 coming. Okay, I just heard like was it 13 going on 30 or whatever? And that's the movie, I believe, where they switch places. It's another switch places. So there's definitely going to be this energy where you're going to allow your higher self to fully come through your being, and you're going to see there's going to be hidden potential or hidden secrets that is going to be unleashed, and then hidden secrets that are going to be revealed. So the word unleash And then hidden secrets revealed. So those are two big words, you know. I almost feel, yeah, I just heard journal prompt. Okay, so that's that energy of just writing the word unleash a whole bunch of times. Just keep writing it, and then start your automatic writing, and then reveal, writing the word reveal. This could be a 2-day process, okay? It doesn't have to be something that you have to do all in one day. And I almost feel like because they mentioned it, it probably shouldn't be done in in one day. It should be done over two possible days, okay? Which is interesting because there goes that 12. Process of unleashing your true power. You might be resonating with Tony Robbins at this time as well. And then with reveal, there might be a lot of truth things you might be reading, you know, a lot of truth stuff. Neville Goddard is coming through. Florence Scovel Shinn is coming through. You might be watching a lot of like manifestation YouTubers and that kind of thing, helping you to reveal the truth of you, reveal the truth of your true heart's desires, so that way you are in alignment with what it is that you truly want, is what I'm feeling. Yeah. And we have vitality. 32, fig. Yeah, look at that. The Kundalini is rising up. This is also Taurus energy coming through. In water energy as well. I almost feel like there's this nurturing. You guys might like fig Newtons, or it might be something to eat something like fig Newtons, you know, non-GMO, organic, I just heard. Or just eat figs, you know, if that's a thing. I almost feel like it's this kind of journey of like 2 days of incorporating this particular fruit into your diet. If you can, you know, check with your GP or your nurse, depending on what medications you're currently on or what disease you're healing from, right? And even drinking the juice would be fine. And then incorporating some of these activities, like doing this journal work, okay? And I'm hearing what would be like super awesome is, you know, to have a cup to drink, okay? Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm getting this chalice energy to drink this, and then go for a walk, and then journal, okay? So this is also a process of course, make sure you bless anything that you drink, right? This is going to help to ground you. It's going to help to move your energy around. The walking, of course, you know, is moving that energy around. And while you have drunk this before you start walking, there's something very beautiful about you absorbing that which you've just consumed, and allowing the walking is helping you digest it. And for some reason, I don't know what the scientific thing is around that. All right. Like, being able to absorb more after you've eaten something or drinking something by taking a walk afterwards. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm feeling there's something in that scientifically. And then journaling, because you've moved your energy around, you've released stagnant energy, you've released negative energy, your energy is rising up, you're breathing in the oxygen, so your brain, you're alert, you're awake, you're focused, and so it's a beautiful time to go ahead and write, because now you don't have any heavy energy on you, okay? And you can just see how that goes for you, how you like that. What else do we have here? I know, and there's also something, I don't know if you're reading your own cards, for my number ones, I don't know if you're reading your own cards, or even if there's something about beauty as well with the fig. So if you want to look up like, the nutrients of the fig, or the health benefits of the fig, or the beauty benefits of the fig, I feel like there's going to be something in that for you. All right. And and like I said, you might be doing your cards like this. You might be spreading your cards out and then just picking. Whenever you're doing that kind of a thing, it's you strengthening your intuition, okay? Just allowing your intuition to know that what you're choosing is the right thing and to accept it. So I also feel that what came through is going to help with that as well. And then, oh, this is beautiful. So you're really being prepared to open to receive this completion, this new beginning. Also some kind of travel, definitely increase of abundance within you is going to be rising, because you are in this, I feel like you're in a cycle of recognizing the energy is heavy, and then you doing what you need to release it, but also you doing what you need to raise your vibration, okay, to amplify the sun within. Yeah, so I also feel like this walking is definitely done outside, and I see you or feel you riding outside while the sun is out. Yeah. Very beautiful. Hiroshimata. Yeah. Also, this energy is going to help you doing some of these things, or even just walking outside. It's going to help you release that mental fog that's causing you to be confused. It's also going to help you to heal that heart. So I feel like that's another reason why the Kundalini, the serpent, is coming through, because that energy, that pure raw energy, is going to be reaching up and bursting your heart open. Okay, so it's definitely helping you to heal this heartache, this heartbreak. Yeah, preparing you for a new beginning and unconditional love. Perhaps even unconditional love for self, but when you have unconditional love for self, you automatically have that for all others, right? So it's really a very beautiful time for you, and being in your Empress energy aligned to your soul, right? Yeah, Irotishinata Potokupa. Yeah, I want to use the same deck. So if you're new to my readings, we don't take reversals, because we read psychically, intuitively, and so whatever is needed will come through. All right, so that was number 1. Number 2, I just heard a windfall of abundance is coming into you, right? So that's actually the center of your reading. I don't know how it's going to come in. It could come in love. It could come in money. It could come in, in optimism, positive energy. It could come in love from, love from your peers, your loved ones. It could come in the way, because I'm seeing the victory card. It could come in the way of recognition. It also, because my throat is having a little thing going on right now, and my solar plexus is clearing, so it also could come in the way of creative energy for you to express yourself. So that's a big thing. Yeah, I just heard all aboard, right? So, and that's really beautiful. And then also it might come in a way of personal power, okay? I don't know if somebody's birthday is coming up in the number 2s, but I'm seeing a candle, and I'm seeing it lit on this cupcake, right? And whenever we see the candle and the fire lit and we see the cupcake, it's this like happy birthday, welcome to your new life energy. So I feel like some of you guys have been making drastic changes, or you've been asking for drastic changes to take place, because I'm seeing the 5s. I'm also seeing a bridge of some kind, right? So I feel like you're walking over this bridge, and you're walking from like this desert energy over into this very lush green garden. Okay, so I feel like maybe you're walking out of the lower emotions, okay, and you're walking into the garden of your heart, walking into the higher emotions of possibility, of love. Possibility is a big deal, right? Of self-worth, of self-trust, right? That's really powerful, because when you're in that energy, you're in the energy of like fearlessness, you're in the energy of courage, you're in the energy of unstoppable, and that energy right there means that, you know, no obstacle or challenge can hold you down or hold you back. You always see a resolution or a solution. You always see your way through it, right? Which reminds me of the video that we did, the peaks and valleys. Like nothing can dim your light type of energy. And if your light does feel dimmed, you're about to either jump into the moonlight, or you're going to jump into the water for cleansing, or you're going to jump into the sun for cleansing, depending on what kind of energy, what you actually need, right? Yeah. Look at that, love. Oh my God, tomatoes we've been like dreaming about tomatoes, okay? So you might be dreaming about tomatoes, but and it looks like, so love, you're manifesting love, and this is love potion. So I feel like what this energy of you going into this lush green garden, when you were fully loving yourself and you're seeing the possibilities, when you're trusting yourself, when you see your worth, when you feel fearless and courageous, you feel unstoppable. Your personal power is so ignited that you're just this magnet for love, okay? So that's really beautiful. You might be eating Oreos right now, or you might have a thing for Oreos is coming through. You might be seeing 1717 a lot as well. For some reason, Oreos are very important. I'm hearing, what is it? Oh, who's that kid with the Oreo cookie, right? Something, all the creamy middle, right? You know, so I almost feel like there's going to be maybe a love from your childhood is returning to you, and it's bringing you this balance within your heart space with this Libra energy coming in. Also, there might be something significant at the age 30, or just something really significant with you being open to receive all of this unconditional love, right? All the love that the universe has to bring to you. And that's really powerful with this happy birthday energy, because it definitely is giving me resurrection, right? It's giving me like, I was the phoenix, and I just burned away all the ashes, and now I'm seeing my life and myself in this new way. I'm seeing the possibilities of myself. I'm believing in myself again. I'm believing in my dreams. I'm believing in my gifts, and it's this renewed power and inspiration that's coming through. So a lot of beautiful empowerment energy coming into you very soon, and I definitely feel within 3 days it's going to kind of hit you big, and that's going to be that new beginning, that trusting, and also that energy of just fully surrendered and just trusting what the universe brings you, which is going to be really, what is it, really heart opening, but also mind releasing. Okay, thank you. So that's really powerful. Why is my heart so open? Why is my mind so released is what is coming through. Let's get a little bit more on it. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why the mind's releasing with that Five of Swords energy. You're liberating yourself. You're freeing yourself. Yeah, you're freeing yourself from scarcity. You're freeing yourself from poverty mindset, which is really powerful. Okay, so I almost feel like with this 10 energy, it's definitely a completion coming through, but it's also something I feel like that you have been going back and forth with for a while. Okay, but through this energy of you now understanding, listening to your heart, going into the stillness, into the space. And that's why this energy of lush green, going into the garden of your heart and allowing yourself to transmute any energies that no longer serve you, any energies that are blocking abundance, any energies that are blocking money. Okay, I feel like you're really mastering that, and that's also why this windfall of abundance is coming into you. Yeah, and there goes the surrender. So you're really going to be in this very beautiful surrendered state of surrendering to the flow, surrendering to alignment, surrendering to divine timing, being patient, allowing the flow, you know, so releasing needy desperation type energy, releasing the force, you know, that kind of a thing. So just chilling out, really, honestly, and allowing your heart to bloom open as you breathe in a beautiful unconditional love into your heart, and then you let it go. So I definitely feel that you're probably going to be meditating a lot more at this time, or you already are, but it's this very conscious, like, I'm breathing in unconditional love, and I'm expanding the love within me, and I'm just observing the beauty of my heart and being in awe of that beauty, right, is what I'm really feeling. And from that, everything else kind of ignites and clears and transmutes, and you allow your guides, your angels, your guardians, ascended masters, everyone to kind of come in and do whatever it is that they need to do, so that you are always in the highest vibration of love, right? Yeah, so it's really powerful and so beautiful. I almost feel like you're going to be practicing this, and you're going to be writing this, and you're going to be sharing your techniques in some way, shape, or form at some point in time. Okay. Very powerful, beautiful energy. All right, yeah, so number 3. Wall of flowers is what I'm seeing, and it's coming through the water. So I almost feel like it's this energy of, I'm getting 9/11, but it's this energy of fallen soldiers, like on the wall, when there's all the names on the wall of the soldiers that have fallen. I feel like, and this came to me, so you might experience, this came from the soul retrieval reading as well. So my number 3 is, you probably are the people that have watched that reading, where you are calling back your energy from times of war, okay? And this is really powerful, because you are finally releasing that PTSD. And for some of you guys, it's the energy of attracting traumatic situations into your life, and you're releasing it, and so you're no longer going to be attracting that level of stress or tension to you, and you're learning this beautiful energy of becoming the flower blooming. And this becoming of the flower is slow. Like, there's not a flower that I know of scientifically that blooms overnight, like comes into full bloom overnight. Okay. And so I almost feel like you're understanding that, and you're just allowing yourself to come into full bloom. And what you're realizing is, as you're coming into this full bloom, when the petals start to grow, when they start to open, there might be some heaviness, there might be some sticky darkness energy on it, and that's this stress, this PTSD, and you're just allowing it to kind of dissolve away, to be lifted off of you. It's almost like you are allowing yourself to receive the grace of God, okay? And in that process, you are just allowing God to heal you, to remove this dis-ease from you. So there's a lot of allowing that's going to be happening for you, or allowing that you are doing a lot of accepting, and also a big super release of shame and guilt and blame, okay? All of that stuff of like things that you may have did to defend your country, your tribe, your family, yourself, okay? Releasing of all of that. And also, some of you guys are releasing this energy for people in your bloodline. So like, if you've had people who fought in the Vietnam War, or if you've had people that were in like kind of like Secret Service, or in like these kinds of roles where the part of their job was to kill on demand or something like that. Like, I feel they're passed on now, but you are releasing that guilt, that burden of shame, all of that comes with understanding that when you take someone's life, that person may be a father, they may be a mother, they may be a brother, a sister, a fiance, a cousin, a best friend. And I feel like that stuff has done a number either on you or for the people that you're transmuting this energy for, your ancestors, right? When you hold on to death, and you hold on to it for so long, and you keep reliving all the different scenarios, and you not only do you relive the death, but you relive everything it's connected to, right? So you're clearing those karmic bonds, and you're releasing those psychic ties to that energy. You're releasing the emotion. You are realizing that it's not your job or anyone's job to hold on to that trauma. Like, it is for us to lift it up so that it can be transmuted and to rise out of you, out of your DNA, out of your bloodline, and that kind of thing moving forward. So you guys are doing a lot of grassroots type stuff. You might be digging in the dirt. You might be grounding a lot right now, or you will be. You might be by lots of water, or by lots of waterfalls. You might be watching the ocean, either like physically watching the ocean or doing it on TV. Watching it, like watching surfing, or watching like movies that have like lots of grass in it, or like these kinds of things. Like you could even be watching like a lot of like dinosaur movies, or it's like these things that you're being called to watch, or you're being pulled to watch. Like the part of that is like memories as well, that are kind of activating to you, so that way it can open, right? It can help you with the bloom of releasing trapped energies, right? They're like triggers, kind of like, yeah, triggers to whether it's triggers of a place. I feel like a lot of it is triggers of a location. Okay, some of it might be triggers of like a sound. Some of it is like, water running, okay, or like a waterfall. Some of it is just triggers, or or hearing guns go off, that kind of thing. Some of the triggers are also we talked about smells a lot, and you being able to smell things. Some of those are triggers as well. And what else? Oh, and just like timeline triggers, different times. Like I'm getting the wonder years, like like that kind, like the 70s, 80s, whatever, kind of time, like triggers of like I'm getting what is it, like Susie Baker or whatever, like the Truman Show kind of stuff is coming in. So like there's just like triggers of like mind control and things like this, but you are transmuting this energy, this stress. It's like when a person wakes up and they realize that they have been controlled for so long, they go through this like enormous depression and like shame and guilt of like the things that they did while they were under control. And so you're helping that energy to transmute, to dissolve, to release, to lift, rise, heal, cleanse, and delete. Okay. That was really big. That was a lot for, yeah. Number 2, yeah, peas. Oh my God. I've been like, my dog needs to eat peas. My dog needs to eat peas. And this is so funny because this card is peas. It's Pisces energy. And, yeah, on Pisces moon, by the way, too. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Yeah. And so I feel these peas are like ancestors. I really do. I feel like they're parts of ancestor energy that is like communicating with you. So a lot of you guys definitely are coming online to your mediumship abilities as well. Writing is going to be very releasing for you. Too, so you might even be like writing stories, like in your dreams, or just a meditation, like stories of whatever might come to you, and you're like, I don't even remember that, but it feels so real, type of thing. Write it down. Okay, write it down. Some of you guys might be writing books, or on these things that you receive that you don't really remember as you, but they are past life regressions, past life energies coming up. Yeah. And so, and that also might be why some of it may be a little disturbing, or maybe just like really weird and you don't understand it. And so, yeah, I keep hearing John Hopkins. So I don't know if someone recently got, okay, there's a little bit with this. Either somebody recently got diagnosed with cancer, or it's you really diving deep and releasing resentment. Okay, what God has done for others, He's now doing for me too, and more. And you really using that violet flame energy. The other thing that is coming in is that there's just like these things that are stuck in your subconscious, and they're coming through your dreams so that you can release them. So this is also why it's important to write down your dreams, because not only are some of your dreams, I feel like it's a lot of past life energy coming through, so that's a way to release it. But also some of your dreams are things that are going to help you understand or decode the future, like things that are going to be coming. Okay. Yeah. So, St. John's wort, chamomile, jasmine, making a satchel, okay, of those things, as well as citrine, and you can just do super 7, but you can do citrine and amethyst, okay. Very powerful. And you can also do like an orange calcite in the little satchel and put that under your bed. You know, make sure you bless it, and you just ask the satchel to want to protect your dreams, to protect you at night, to repel any negative energy, negative entities, that kind of a thing, but also just to open you up, so that way, you know, you can open up and heal throughout the night. And believe me, it will come, okay. Yeah. But the process of writing down your dreams, once you start remembering these dreams, that is going to be super important, okay? Yeah. I'm hearing go slow. And this is also interesting because the energy has changed, right? So my number 3 is you're also the pile where it's hard for you to surrender, all right? Because now we have the cards, and now we kind of want to be more in control of the cards, even though we're allowing the cards to come out. But there's a different energy, right? And so what I do feel, again, because you are doing so much at nighttime, you're doing so much during meditation, you're doing a lot of shadow work, you're doing a lot of releasing and this kind of a thing, that know that at the end of this is coming your beautiful purification, your wisdom igniting, and your independence, your freedom, okay? Your freedom to move in any direction. But it's also, there's something about this process that is slow, because you are really meant to like, you guys are my ones who have done this for lifetimes. Like, you have done this more than once. You are the ones where you get born and reincarnated into bloodlines where they need you to help transmute this energy, to do the karmic cleansing, because you have more than mastered it, okay? So that's also what's really coming through, like, more than mastered it, okay? Yeah. I also feel, yeah, so meditation is super important for you guys as well, so you can get the rest that you need, but also going into the stillness of your heart, or going into the stillness of Mother Earth, quite frankly, is what I'm feeling. You guys going deep, deep down into Mother Earth and sitting in her core, and sitting in the energy, maybe even going into the galactic core chakra, which is kind of below the earth star chakra, and sitting in the darkness and the blackness, so that you can come into this energy of the sanctuary, this energy of reaching nirvana, enlightenment, because you were able to focus so much to where you can let everything go, even if it's just for a second, or for a few seconds, or even for a minute, of you being in that place of just letting everything go. So I do feel it's a process of freeing your mind, freeing yourself, freeing your root, okay? Purifying the energy. Yeah. It's a beautiful communication between yourself and the earth. It's almost like you have this, okay, how do I explain this? It's like you have this a divine authority to almost be able to speak to the energy that you were transmuting, right? You have this beautiful way or presence to be able to welcome the energy in, so that way it stops hiding, so that it can be released. But it only comes when you were in this place of surrender, all right? And so how they're explaining it to me is why some of this process has been so hard is because you haven't been in a surrendered mode. But I do feel that you're slowly learning how to surrender more, because you're activating more to your innate wisdom. And there's going to come this point where you just really drop and you find it. It's like you just click, and you're able to get to that spot every day, and you're able to get to that spot longer and longer. And then that's when the things will start to like rapid release will start to happen, because you're also understanding and realizing when you get into this beautiful spot of this galactic core, you're actually transmuting and releasing this energy in the quantum field. So you're doing quantum healing by, and I don't know, I almost feel like, I feel like it's a 4-week thing. I don't feel like it's a 4-day thing. I feel like it's a 4-week thing of like you writing, you going into meditation, you doing some of the other things that were coming in, you allowing yourself to be the flower and see yourself like bloom. Like if you were to be the lotus down in your root, and you were to completely be the lotus, and each petal came out and bloomed on its own. I almost feel like you're taking the time to really breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out that petal until it's like at full release before the next petal opens. Like that's this process, and it's meant to be like that. So for your safety, for your mental health, okay, for your mental health, it's meant to be like that. And this is also a process of you learning to love yourself with the breath of life, with the prana, okay? Yeah. Oh, that was really deep, guys. That was really deep. And there goes that love yourself energy, right? Completely in alignment with your higher self, completely in alignment with your soul, and loving your soul and allowing your soul to take its time to do the work. And this also, when I'm hearing this process of you accepting the bloom and like surrendering to the bloom, is also a process of increasing inner power and inner strength and inner trust. Ooh, that's so beautiful. All right, y'all, I hope that you like that. Oh, and then there it is on the bottom. Okay, so for those of you who watched all 3, those of you, which I feel like everybody did, this is confirmation of what this is all preparing you for, this contract. All right, with that on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything, for the likes, for the subscribes, for the views. Just thank you for the comments. Yes. Thank you for the booking. So also, you guys can always email me. Like if you go to my Calendly and you want to book like a tarot reading or a healing session or something like this, but you kind of want it a little customized, you're not really sure like what to book or what have you, just email me, okay? And we'll know what you need, right? Okay. And also remember, anytime you want to book with me, there's always a question thing in there, so you can always tell me what it is that you need, what it is that you are seeking, what information do you want from the reading, or what healing do you want, or what do you want to open to, or what do you want to unlock and release, whatever. Okay. Yay! Round of applause, everybody. You are doing awesome. You are doing great. Okay. I love you. Namaste.